This is the new Zcam E2S6. Affordable 6K shooting is just around the corner.
Cinema 5D at NAB 2019 is brought to you by B&H, the professional source for all your video needs. CVP, the leading specialist in creative cine, video and photo solutions. Manfrotto, imagine more. Gudson, capture the world. And SERP, better films.
Hi, I'm Johnny from Cinema 5D and I'm here with Kingston from Zcam. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. So, some people actually don't know your company yet. You are producing cameras.
Right.
So a little bit about the company and the history of the company.
Well, we actually started to launch the smallest Micro Four Thirds 4K interchangeable lens camera back in 2015 on Kickstarter. In 2016 and 17, we actually spent a lot of time to develop a professional range of VR cameras, both the VR 360 and the VR 180. Lately, two of our Zcam V1 Pro has been sent to the International Space Station. So it is going to shoot some very cool, very exciting content.
Okay, and then you moved from VR to actual cinema camera, am I right?
It's actually to continue our journey. The smallest interchangeable Micro Four Thirds camera we launched in 2015, and that was the Zcam E1. So now we continue with the Zcam E2.
Okay, and what is the E2 is already, of course, already announced, and recently you also licensed ProRes, so that's the big thing.
Correct.
And we will review the camera very, very soon with the ProRes. But now here at NAB 2019, you are continuing your journey, and you just announced another camera.
The E2 was actually announced last year, this time in NAB, and we started the shipment from September 2018. So we have been shipping the E2 for the last 6-7 months, going to gain some more momentum, which is good. And this year in NAB, we are launching the what we call the Zcam E2 flagship models, starting with the Zcam E2 S6. S for Super 35, 6 for 6K.
Okay, so that's just the beginning for you, because you're already thinking about 8K, am I right?
Correct. At the same time, we are announcing the complete E2 flagship series, which would include the Zcam E2 F6 and the Zcam E2 F8. F for full frame, 6 for 6K, and 8 for 8K.
We will have to get used to the numbers.
I try to shorten the name.
The model numbers.
Right, so F for full frame and S for Super 35. But we are starting here with the Zcam E2 S6. On the S6, originally we designed, our design is to come out with the two lens mount, the two different hardware variants, the EL mount and the PL mount. But based on the feedback from our E2 customers, now we are adding a Micro Four Thirds lens mount also on the E2 S6. So whichever they like, either the Super 35 or the full frame, whether they like a 6K or 8K, and either they like a EF mount or PL mount. And in some cases, they might want to have a Micro Four Thirds lens mount on the Super 35 6K.
Okay, let's talk about the new camera which you're presenting now. This is a working prototype already, the 6K?
It's a working prototype, yeah. It's not fully optimized yet, but it is working. And we are pretty excited with the initial performance of it.
Highlights of the new model, in short.
It will deliver 6K 60. The dynamic range is going to be 14 plus stops.
The sensor, is it a global shutter or still a normal CMOS?
Rolling shutter. We have the global shutter on the E2G, which is a separate model. So
but not on this one?
Not on this one. This is also rolling shutter. Same for the full frame 6K and the full framed 8K.
So the 6K is up to 60 frames?
Up to 60.
Okay, and the 4K will be?
The 4K will do, I think, at least 100 frames. So we are working on the details to see, how much can we push.
And the codec that you're using here is again ProRes?
ProRes is always subject to final certification from the authority.
From Apple.
Yeah, and we will have both H.264 and H.265, of course. Actually, we will have a raw solution on our existing E2 towards the end of this month.
Your own RAW solution?
Yes.
Compressed RAW?
Yes.
Very interesting. So besides ProRes RAW and Blackmagic RAW, we will also have your own RAW.
Our own raw solution, yes. We will reveal more details as we launch towards the end of this month.
Very interesting. Okay, well, obviously we have a new camera, and also we just heard that there will be another type of compressed RAW in the market. Very interesting.
Yeah.
And when it comes to recording time limitations, do you impose any recording time limitations?
No, not really. It all depends on the size of the CFast card, and if you used external recording media, you can actually roll for as long as you like. We have a customers who has been recording 4K with the E2 in an underwater application continuously for more than 2 months, and it has been fantastic.
How about pricing and availability of the new Super 35 6K camera?
Right, so the Zcam E2 S6 we will be shipping in October this year, and the retail price will be $3,995 US. How
are you able to keep those prices? Because I think the Micro Four Third version, the 4K, is about $2,000 US.
It's 1999. It's just below 2,000. Correct.
How are you able to deliver such competitive prices?
Well, as a company, as a brand, I think we want to. On one hand, we try to make the camera as compact as possible. But of course, it has to be very powerful, in terms of image quality and connectivity. But at the same time, we feel like that I think there is a brand new media market in front of us. We want to offer affordable cinema camera. So we want to bring this proposition to a lot of the independent filmmakers, small, medium studios, and in some cases, some special applications where they like or they prefer to have small form factor but powerful cinema cameras. So all in all, we want to make it small and compact, powerful, but at the same time, always bear in mind that we want to make it affordable.
In those competitive prices that you are offering, what is actually included in your package?
Our standard package is just the camera body. No lens, no memory card.
No viewfinder.
There is actually a small shoulder display that can serve as the viewfinder. It's a multi-purpose display. And for those who might not want to use an external monitor, we support iOS devices. So you can easily hook up your iPhone or iPad with a piece of Lightning to USB-C cable and connect to the E2. And it serves as a pretty good display.
Kingston, thank you very much.
Thank you much.
Very interesting device. Hopefully we'll test this one soon too.
Yes.
Thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.
Win $5,000 worth of gear in our NAB 2019 giveaway together with Serb and Joby. You can win a Genie 3-axis Pro Slider Epic Kit, a Magic Carpet carbon fiber slider, and a GorillaPod with Genie Mini. To enter the giveaway, simply click the link below and follow the instructions. All winners will be drawn on April 30th. Good luck and stay tuned to Cinema 5D.